Yikes. On probation for 1 DWI. And now he's back with a 3rd DWI plus an unlawful weapon charge? That's like breaking into detention while still serving detention. The judge's disappointment is not just personal. It's legal trouble stacked on legal trouble.
Are you Tamon Williams?
I am.
Yes, Judge, page 19.
Hey. Oh, Mr. Williams. Let me express my disappointment with you, Mr. Williams. You were on probation for a DWI, and you have now picked up a DWI 3rd and an unlawful carrying of a weapon. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On August 28th, 2024, a traffic stop was conducted on a vehicle traveling 43 miles.
Okay, let's recap this disaster. Suspended license, cooler of beer, handgun under the seat, and a BAC almost twice the legal limit. This isn't a traffic stop. It's a courtroom bingo card, and Williams just hit blackout.
Per hour in a 30 mile per hour zone. The officer observed red, watery eyes, slurred speech, and smelled a strong odor like a perfume, which was an indication to the officer of masking an odor. The officer ran the defendant's driver's license and found that it was non-eligible with a mandatory suspension from a DWI conviction active until 3/2022. Defendant did not have an ignition interlock. He was driving his licensed vehicle. The defendant denied drinking. Arrest for driving while license invalid. An inventory search conducted by the officer found an unholstered handgun under the driver's seat, a cooler with ice-cold beer cans in the trunk. Also, the officer observed an odor of alcoholic beverage on the defendant. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted, and they saw 6 out of 6 signs for the horizontal gaze test, 7 out of 8 for walking turn, and 4 out of 4 for the one-leg stand. Also, the defendant consented to a breath specimen, which blew 0.105 and 0.103.
Here's the nail in the coffin. He was ordered to have an interlock device and didn't. That's not just a violation. It's a flashing neon sign to the judge saying, "I don't follow court orders." And in probation cases, that's fatal.
Mr. Williams, I'm going to have you sign with me today. Well, first off, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm now having you sign an affidavit with me today promising me that you're not going to drive. If you do, I will have a contempt hearing. Guess what else happens now, Mr. Williams? Take a wild guess. What happens now? You're on probation for DWI. You were ordered to have an interlock.
This is where the judge gets real. It's not just about legal punishment anymore. It's about public safety. When he says, "What if you kill someone?" That's the courtroom equivalent of pulling the fire alarm. The stakes have gone from fines and jail to life and death.
You're driving a car without an interlock and with alcohol on board. Guess what happens? Guess what happens? I'm now issuing a warrant for your arrest. And he goes with you. And I'm now going to set your bond at the same thing that the felony is. I need him to sign this affidavit, though, before, please. Mark.
Your Honor, I have a plea, Mr. Rodrigo Trejo. It's ready to go.
First page of the document. What's the new?
Oh, sorry, it's not on.
I know.
We got it right here.
You don't know yet, you said? Okay, that's fine. Can I have the cost of your things?
It's 252-3029.
Rodrigo?
Yes, ma'am.
Trejo. What are we doing?
He's pleading time served to the racing and they're dismissing the unlawful.
I don't know if I'm gonna take that. Martin, just got a racing dismissed, not what, and now he picked up another one? And
Admittedly, Your Honor,
how do we do this?
Your Honor, he works in, what is it, construction? In construction.
So?
The ankle monitor is irritating him. He came all the way from Memphis to get this out.
Sorry, is it hurting you? Really? So sorry.
Your Honor, it is a conviction. My client is gonna get a conviction for this. And he just wanted to resolve it so he could get the ankle monitor off so he could continue his job without his foot swelling up and getting rashes, Your Honor. The footage unfortunately does not include the dash cam where the alleged racing occurred. So it would be possibly a trial case where it would be our word against an officer's word, but my client just wants to resolve this as soon as possible, Your Honor. So I would respectfully ask that you accept the plea bargain that we worked out with the state.
And the problem is, and Mr. Trejo, you had one dismissed before. Nothing happened. And now you've picked up another one. So what happens now? What have you learned? Not a damn thing. So what if you get out there and kill someone? I don't want that blood on my hands.
Your Honor, my client has been instructed not to speak, so I believe that's why he's not speaking. He has learned, me and him have been in constant communication regarding this case. He has learned that he does not want an ankle monitor on his ankle ever again. And I do believe that my client has learned his lesson from this.
Notice the escalation. This isn't just about this case. The judge is already warning him about losing his car next time and promising minimum jail time. Translation? I gave you a lifeline today, but come back here again, and it's game over.
And will not come into contact with your court again.
Oh, Martin.
Your Honor, he had to drive all the way from Memphis to get this.
Small road with somebody and drive.
Well, he came back from Memphis for this plea, Your Honor. If I would have known that you were going to accept it, I wouldn't have advised him to come down.
Driving here, and
But
I
he did
had
not
him.
drive. I misspoke, Your Honor. He got a ride from Memphis back here. I meant he traveled via road. I didn't mean that he drove himself, Your Honor.
How did you get here, Mr. Trejo?
A coworker, they were coming down to Houston and I rode with
Where is
them.
this coworker now?
He should be going back to Memphis already. I'm supposed to catch a flight back to Memphis.
I don't know, Martin.
Your Honor, he's going to have a conviction on his record.
So, what does he learn? You know, I mean,
To not come back in contact with Judge Fleischer again.
you know, Mr. Trejo, the legislature has made it very easy for district attorneys to seize cars for people who continue to do this kind of boneheaded stuff. This now makes two for you. What do you think is going to happen on the third?
Pick the car.
Right. I guarantee you, they will seize and take your car from you, whatever you're driving. So if this conviction is not enough incentive for you, I'm telling you, from now on, if I ever see you here again, I will bring the pain. From now on, you'll be facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. You will be paying the court costs today. If you don't pay it, I'm going to put you in jail. $100 every day that you owe. And I'm also, are you appointed?
No, Your Honor.
Retained?
Retained, but we're on a payment plan. And I did take a nominal fee to start the case, but because he's been in constant communication with me regarding the ankle monitor and the injury, I was okay with disposing of the case and just going ahead and calling it even, Your Honor.
I will be forfeiting the weapon. You're not going to get it back, Mr. Trejo.
He understands that, Your Honor.
And I'm telling you now, you ever come back to me again here, it will be a minimum of 90 days in jail. I will not take anything under what they charge at a minimum. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never undo this. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You will be required to pay the court cost. And I want to make a notation on it, on the judgment itself, so that if it ever comes back here and you fail to pay, you will be ordered to go into custody for every $100 you owe. It's 1 day in jail that you'll be doing. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense of racing on a highway? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I will find you guilty. This will not happen again. Do you understand, Mr. Trejo?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.